Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. At the knees, strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. Little chopper back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First delivery to him on the way. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Jake Odorizzi gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-1.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now the 2-0.
Oh, that's just out.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fouled away. The 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. They'll come into this one at 328, 15 long balls and 31 RBIs. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here it is on 2-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 21 homers and 49 runs batted in. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Fastball just inside.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. needs to get back to being aggressive.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
You got a full count. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 New York. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Sano. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
This one skied out toward right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
To the plate now, Luis Arias, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gardner is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7. The catcher, number 8.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball match outside.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So striding forward now, Torres. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball left side. Donaldson's up with it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seven, the right fielder,
Now to the plate, Mike Tuchman will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Odorizzi looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Odorizzi is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. He's there and records the first out. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Standing in, Byron Buxton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Now here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Stepping in, Kyle Higashioka, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with one away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. Into the box now, Thairo Estrada is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Held away. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's Brett Gardner now. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Odorizzi comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, he whips on it at first. It's right by him into right. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Yanks leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready now, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. No balls and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
First and second here with nobody out. Popped up. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with 1 swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Miguel Sano is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-0 to him now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Tuchman's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error make up totals for the Twins to this point. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Yes, he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the Yankees 1. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
At ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Two and 1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Striding in once again, Luke Voit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Torres flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0 count, the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher, you fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The bat,
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. In now, Mike Tauchman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 delivery. Hey. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Splitter. 2-2.
2-2.
Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Higashioka, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now at the plate, Thairo Estrada, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he pops it up. Polanco into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Twins 5 and the Yankees 4. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Josh.
Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Now here's the pitch.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Tachman
Is there, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Twins are in front, 5-4. So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Kepler's there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 5 and the Yankees 4. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. High in the air and deep to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So now to the plate, Luis Arias, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres picks it up. And it's not in time. He's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second is in to score.
Now batter, left fielder,
Eddie Rosario will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the fourth inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. So stepping in, Byron Buxton. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Twins are out in front, 9-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Down and away, ball 1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Miguel Andujar is on deck. Softly hit to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Andujar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 9-4. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. Flat out, he said they have been clutch all game long. And there's no way to argue against that looking at the numbers. Of their hits, 7 of them have come with runners in scoring position. So it seems they're kicking it into another gear when they've got a chance to drive in a run.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Chad Green is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The New York Yankees. Number 57.
First offering on its way.
Green.
Nelson Cruz is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Max Kepler. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's Miguel Sano as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far this season, Sano is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball that's outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're on top, however, 9-4. Tyler Duffy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Duffy.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Mike Tauchman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in, Kyle Higashioka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ready once again, Thairo Estrada. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. They trail it here 9-4. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53. Zach Britton.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Luis Arias. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike, a good pitch down in the zone. Swing, and he pops him up, and that'll get down for a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fouled away. Britton, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mitch Garver becomes the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner at first here, one man out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle. Torres brings it in. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Up next for Minnesota, the center fielder,
Here's Byron Buxton now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer to the left side. And he is in there.
the bat, number 11. Short count. Jorge.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as he hits one on a line to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Minnesota leads this one 9-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Garver is underneath this one. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Strike taken up in the zone.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. In there, and it's full 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. That's over, put low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 3-2 now. Miguel Andujar is on deck. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 1-1 is a slider that gets him to chase off the plate.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Rosario is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 9-4. Plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Tommy Canely enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 48, Tommy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now in the box, Nelson Cruz. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Popped high in the air. Higashioka is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Max Kepler. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Twins 9 and the Yankees 4. Cody Stashak enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 61, Cody.
Ready for another chance? Mike Tauchman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder.
First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. In there, a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Mike Ford will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Mike Ford.
High and deep to straightaway right. Kepler looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Tyler Wade will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees. Number 14, Tyler Wade.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 1 home run and 14 driven in. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Kepler, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Taylor Rogers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
DJ LeMahieu will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. In there, strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. No one out with a runner at second. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Digging in now, Brett Gardner. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. That's wide, 2-0. Rogers, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 11th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
I know these guys have exploded for 3 runs already this inning, but if you think this manager's not going to put his foot on the accelerator, you're kidding yourself. This catcher better be ready. That guy's looking to run at first base.
Last chance for the Yankees. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And another foul ball. Gardner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Still 2-2. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So now to the plate, Torres. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Line drive to left. Rosario is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Twins took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jake Odorizzi earned his 5th win of the year. James Paxton gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. Taylor Rogers earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Odorizzi. His record is now 5-5. The loss goes to James Paxton. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.